today?
I'm good.
Good. We're going to be doing something super fun today, and we're going to be learning about landforms. Have you ever heard of that word before?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, we're going to be talking about landforms today, and we're going to be using some tools to help us learn about landforms. So today I'm going to show you our objective. We're going to be creating a model to represent different land and bodies of water. Sound good? Okay. So first, I'm going to give you this fun little quiz, and we're going to see how much you know before we get started. Sound good? Okay, so why don't you get started? Put your name at the top of the paper. And on these, if you don't know, that's totally fine. Just use your best guess, okay? Good work, Brian. Looks good.
Do I need to do the bottom?
Yes, also the bottom. It says pick one landform, draw and color a picture, and then use 2 sentences to describe it. You do as best as you can. Good job, friend. It looks so good. Okay, so we're going to go into something else. I see you have your science journal with you. If you want, you can use that to take notes as we talk about it, draw pictures, write sentences, and we're going to be discussing some landforms, which you tried to look at in your little quiz here. So, have you ever heard of a landform? Have maybe seen one before?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Like a mountain.
A mountain, okay. What about a mountain do you know already?
They're really tall.
They're really tall, aren't they? They are, and even sometimes I know that you see snow at the top. Do you see that at the top of a mountain? It's because it's so cold, it goes so high that it has to snow up there. Okay, what else? Let's see. Do you know if a landform is like a thing? Is it a place that you can go?
Yeah, you can go to the mountains.
You can, you're right. And we're going to be looking at a little video clip that tells you even more about mountains and some other things. Sound good? Okay, let's pull that up. And here we go. Oh, and before we start, I forgot to tell you, if you want to take notes on some things that they talk about in the video, I encourage you to do that.
Okay.
What's up, Moby? You want to climb Mount Everest? But that's the highest mountain in the world. What is a landform? A landform is a natural formation or area of land. There are many different landforms all over the planet. Well, a continent is one kind of landform. Earth's land is divided into 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. There are different landforms all over the continents. There are even landforms right in your neighborhood. What are raised areas of land? A hill is a landform that rises up and has a rounded top. The steep ones are fun to ride down. Be careful, Moby. flat surface on top. What are lower areas of land? A valley is a landform that is lower than the area around it. You can find valleys between hills, mountains, and plateaus. Water from higher areas can flow down into the valleys to form rivers and streams. Rivers and rich soil make valleys good for farming. A canyon is a deep valley with very steep sides. It's formed when a river wears away at rock for millions of years. What are flat areas of land? Plains are wide, flat lands. Many plains have rich soil, so they're good for agriculture. The Great Plains covers part of the United States and Canada. Many areas of the Great Plains are covered by prairie. A prairie is a grassy plain that has few or no trees. Other plains are covered by forests. There are even plains on the ocean floor. What are landforms near water? A coast is an area where land meets the ocean. Some coasts are rocky, and others are sandy with beaches. Over thousands of years, water can wear away at coasts to form bays. A bay is an area of water that has land on three sides. The water in a bay is usually pretty calm. An island is an area of land that is surrounded by water. The Caribbean has over 7,000 islands. A peninsula is an area of land that has water on three sides. The state of Florida is a really big peninsula. You reached the top of Mount Everest? That's impossible. It takes weeks. Hey. Whoa.
Okay, friend, did you like that clip and video?
Yeah.
It showed us a lot of different landforms, didn't it?
Yeah.
So on our board here, I have the word landform, which is what we're talking about. And so I think I'm just gonna have you give me some examples that maybe the video touched on in there. So, what are some landforms that maybe you wrote down in your science journal?
A hill.
A hill, okay. So let's draw a line here and write hill. Now, what did the video tell you about a hill? What did you learn about it?
It's a slope
It's a slope,
that you
right?
go roller skating on.
Oh yeah, Moby went roller skating, didn't he? Yeah, there's lots of hills, and I know in the video they said that hills can be everywhere and even close to us, can't they?
There's a hill by my house.
Is there? There you go. See, perfect. What other landforms did you see in the video?
A river.
Rivers. Okay. So we'll write river down too. What did they talk about? Rivers. Was there anything that connected a river? Maybe a hill or a mountain?
The water comes down
It
from the
does.
mountains.
It does, doesn't it? Good job. What other landforms?
They said a canyon,
A canyon.
and the river went through the canyon.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was so cool. And a canyon, is it kind of connected to something else maybe? Sometimes they can be connected to mountains, right? Right in
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah.
And river and water can go down them. And a canyon is like a deep hole in like higher spaces. And bodies of water, like rivers, can go through canyons. Okay, I'll have you give me one more landform.
An island.
An island. Have you ever been to an island before?
No.
I haven't either.
I want to though.
Me too. That sounds great. But something cool about an island I know in the video that they talked about is that it's surrounded by a large body of water. What large body of water do you think that is?
The ocean.
The ocean, right? Have you ever been to the ocean?
Yeah.
The ocean is super big, isn't it?
Really big.
Yes, and that's a large body of water. So those are some landform examples that they talked about in the video, right? Okay.